Permit me to lure you into my words and permit me to show you how beautiful words can be. Permit me to tell you everything I had wanted to say and permit me to sit by you if you choose to be quiet, because I too can be fluent in silence. My name is Munu Ibrahim Mohammed. I popularly go by the writer names, not just another writer, and the working voice. Because I am a voice of myself, I'm the voice of everyone else, I'm the voice of everything alive. This is a competition that is established for each and every young poet out there who wants to showcase his or her talent. This is spoken word revelation. This is revelation of the heart and revelation of the soul.
Shut up! I told you to shut up! You kept saying these things to my face, but how do I let you go? How do I let you go when you are actually inside of me? You actually speak to me. You are me. Now look what you've done. I'm sorry, it's just, I have too many voices calling inside my mind, but I'm not really from here. I'm from this fragment called my mind, and this fragment keeps talking to me as I walk through the path called reality. And reality is always a pleasure to me because I want to live in my dream. The voices, the noises, they keep calling. The voices, they are tortured. No, cover the silence. Cover the silence. Cover the silence. Cover the silence. Hi. Hello. Okay, let's start again. I'm not really from here. I'm from a fragment of my mind. I'm walking through this world called reality, but I want to be trapped in my dreams because within my dreams, I am free. Free from the alcohol. I am free. I am free from the jamba. I am free. I am free from each and every one of these things that take me into my dream. It's quite ironic. Why would I want to be free from the only thing that takes me to my dream? I want to be sky high, flying high as I relax, sitting down, but I'm tortured. The voices, they come. They come in anime. The voices, they come in that seductive voice of hers that used to touch me within my clothes, that took my breath away, but sadly I never knew that I was only choking on her bullshit, and now I am left with the stain of the voices that keep staying in me deep down within the same voices that I used to speak. Cover the silence. Cover the silence. Cover the silence. Cover the silence. Stop! Don't do that. You see, we're stuck in a very good and messed up love triangle. He's like my company. He comes only to take, and I give and give. We're like two pieces in a pond. And if you decide to join us, then get ready for a threesome because we're going to be fucking you right through this path, right through the roads that I call reality. But I want to escape. I want to be free. But at the end of the day, I just want to smoke weed.
Tick, tock, tick, tock. The talking clock runs when it cramped my feelings from the deepest ocean to my emotion. No, I mean your lotion. I use it around the fringe of my body. Your beauty is questionable. You are a poet. I am a spoken word artist. Want to know the difference? Distant Relative is presenting the revelation of spoken word, which will take place on the 6th of August to the 24th of September 2023. I am Umar Karim, commonly known as the Calling Emotion. I will be there. I will be splitting my heart into two, which entails you and I. Therefore, anticipate.
I am in the dark.
I am chubby, brown yellowish complexion, 4 feet 2 inches tall, probably short. Or, most importantly, poetry is my source of bleeding. Therefore, let me bleed. Days in and out, I breathe, and my breath sometimes stares at the days and nights, skies and moons, and even the sky and the sea. I often see birds of different kinds flying through the air, and that mostly gives light to my reflection. I can breathe power into thoughts, thoughts into ink, ink into words, and words into different circles of life, probably white, black, or red. I am in the dark side of life. I am not yet born, but I am 101 years older than pain and laughter. I have lived within the periphery of days and nights, young and old, life and death, probably you and I. I am the dark side of life. I have glanced at the flesh of the 20s and 90s. At 20, my blood flows through my veins and circulates fluently. By then, I aspire to become the world. 30, 40, and 50, fastly approaching, whilst my weak mind started forging my bills on. But the content of my 40 isn't worth reaching, thus aspiring to become the world falls in the hands of a single community. Consecutively, I have wasted years upon years upon years upon years with ample motivation and unknown silence depression without any mental infrastructure. The scars and booms kept fluctuating to and fro after being realized that the 60s and 70s are the only goals I had scored. At 80, my guns are loaded with enough experience and vitality, and giving this out was the only hope I have bought. Therefore, death speak to my mind, soul, and flesh, and crossing the line of tranquility became unfair, for it is the day I will smile back to the world, because I know I will be missed. No, I cannot be missed. I have thought of turning wrongs to right, dark to bright, low to high, and days to night. I have thought of you and I blending to make you and I. I have thought of us being a living symbol. Therefore, let us ask you, you want to turn bolo bolo inside dot water. But had I known, I should have sliced my passion into pieces, reached the four corners of my wishes, sprinkled my might to most, and turn my probability to what I have attained. But had I known, I always become last.
I am that voice that speaks inside your head. I am that peace you read when you're broken and wish you were dead. I am that silhouette you see when you're lost after reading my poems. I am that optimistic and stubborn thought that sticks inside your head. I continually tell you not to give up. My pen is omnipotent, and it's actually ink's blood. I am Brian. I am the poetographer. I am the pen god. Distance relative don't make something simple for we. Something we go like. Something we all go on for vibe with. Spoken word revelation. It starts from August 6th to September 24th. The grand final. You know go and miss this.
I never want to say no more. Because if I begin to talk now, you know Brian go talk too much. But we could light a bomb for this convo, for old time's sake. Just for spice them up a little bit. You know how we can do them. Okay, now with all seriousness. I take life like joke, and now it's jokes on me. I've been running since, but I don't know what I run for. I lost my mind if I don't get nothing for think about. I can tell you for free, depression is stronger than love. But neither is safe, so no way you fall for. Imagine this. Imagine I tell you, say, all my lifetime, I don't drive go no side. They say watch you back, but if I turn overthinking go kill me. We'd never deny me, but yet they kill me. I don't know how for trust now, I hope you feel me. But if there is one thing I can tell you for sure, anxiety, it is real. Because they nasty, they torture me. Remember me say I no go make them. When they come on, I don't smile. Now in this way teach me how for fake them. If person ask you, tell them say they do well. I don't want to project, even though you know they go well. Just look fine to them. Even mommy would notice. Got the imagination now and switch back to reality. Because always I don't talk now on reality. Last night, baby Jasmine came to me in a dream. He looked me in my eye and say, brother, I love you. Let for crying now. Tell me waiting to trouble you. I wake me eye with smile and I say, look, baby, I love you too. Now don't think me. I always try to talk. I don't think say me a big man. Big man not they cry. But brother not supposed for like tell me how to tell and this too. It's too young and innocent for understand always try to go through. If they look up to me, brother supposed to be a role model. How for tell and say my life to go beyond and I'm not able to stop him. Always say I don't build a crash and nobody knows spot him. My friend, even if we look eye to eye, you know what see what I don't go through. Mama send me school, say ya pikin go can better me. Papa pass baton, but you know say I learn a better thing. But in pikin and in pikin, I learn not to better pikin. Now the same pikin they use escape through a drug. In mama no say get this kind of pikin, but honestly I wish for a restart. I don't mean for be born again. I mean say I want to get anything where I get for be reborn again.
Even if you rip this skin off, I'm still gonna be black. Even if I traveled off this soil, I'm still gonna be black. Even if I can't feel the sun shining on my skin, I'm still gonna be black. Even if you deprive me of my freedom, it is still gonna be a black man down. Even if this poem hits you so hard that you can't bear my existence and you are sending me to the afterlife, I'm still gonna be black. No this and no peace. I'm black. Hello guys, this is Sulaiman D. Tarawali, commonly known as D. Support spoken words revelation and have the arts at its finest. Thank you. In the darkest depth is where life pleases me. A silent night in battle, I whispered and sighed, a cruel and a bodily rent-free friend. So to the society who always ask me, hey D, how are you doing? I know my replies has always been the same. I am fine since ages and ages and ages ago. But then if you insist, let me tell you, if I tell you that I am scared of my shadow, what will you think? You will judge me for sure. He is 22 and then he is still scared of his shadow. Big man, big fool, isn't it? Well, then this is my reality. I don't want to see my shadow. The darkness, it resembles her. I hate night without night. The night is made up of her. I don't want to be in my room. I'm scared of being alone. That place is a cell for me. Every night I get to battle with nightmares. The demons go stronger. My voice goes voiceless. My cord is cut. Her words in my head is killing. I need to be saved, but I can't expose her. If I say all this to you, what will you do? You will laugh. Funny, humble. My life is suffocating, and it is because my depression has taken the whole of me. I prayed to God 100 times, 1,000 times, million times, but all I could get was the same response that I get from everyone. Silence. I even subscribed using the holy books, but nothing helps. Where did I came from? I asked. Did I fall from the skies? Yes, I guess. And this has reached the point where I embraced her. For it is like I am hers till eternity. She has taken me from everyone who has tried to pull me from her. Myself no wants this from me, but the feeling no the stop. Me body sick, me bones in the heart, and still na me depression no more I want. She introduced me to a lifestyle where I get to line out my problems, fold them as one, put some fire on it, and I blow that thing away. Sexy, right? I know she's killing me, but I don't want her to go. I can like for them in one so I will feel in presence. Yes, I don't want you to meet her. For I am already in this pit of hell and I don't want any company. She is my depression. I am reaching all my goals in my head by just sitting alone on my bed. And this is my conviction. She is the boss, a smart one. I tried to leave her, but as me wife, himself no agree. I knew I was hers to take to the grave because I was tired. Tired of the wounds caused by myself, forgetting myself by myself, tired of the sleepless nights, the shaky lights, the suicide notes, the horror thoughts, the boxing match, because every night I get to fight to own my own life, and my fingers are tired of punching, for I get to knock her out every single time, but she kept on coming and coming and coming, and now I am the one coming in her. And if you are still wondering about how I am doing, I just want you to know that it is always okay to not be okay. D.
My name is Alfred Sam. As you already know, I am a poet. On the 6th of August, we will be starting a poetry competition on which the final is scheduled for the 24th of September. I'm expecting you all to come in numbers as we will be making a poetic history in Sierra Leone. Thank you.
At age 12, there was trauma. Then came insomnia, which gave birth to anxiety. All my life, I have been on survival mode. The other half of me abodes in dramas untold. Maybe I should have let you know, but that is not what is expected from the blokes. Life has trapped my joy in cages. But what is expected of me? Should I always open up myself to you? Will I be considered as a man? Yes, I won't be. Because it is expected of me as a man to always bottle up like brewery. This is the fate and reality of many of us. We get coward and grief-shamed into realms of silence till we became monstrous. And that's the truth. And so we dwell in solitude, eating part of ourselves by section, but the best part of us gets eaten by depression. Sometimes we write, but sometimes we lost the muse. And so we gathered some of our friends and stays in corners of the city, united in Kush, smoking our frustrations and griefs into an early grave. Because no one cares about what we will say. Every day we battle the demons and voices in our head, even though we are left shattered and in shreds. But today, I see my kings, with whom from birth we were separated by hate. Our eyes a stream of telepathy. I could decipher the wish to be saved. But how could I save you from drowning when my fingers are made of water? Alfred.
In the beginning was poetry, and poetry was with a poet. For this poet is poetry. Hi, I'm Wisdom Bryant, but they call me Dr. Bryant because I prescribe words as medication for meditation, and I use poetry as a rod to pass through the Red Sea of depression. From the 6th of August to the 24th of September, I'll be vaccinating at the Spoken Word Revelation. Get ready to be high in the realms of poetry.
I had a chat with depression last week. It wasn't an exclusive interview. It was a fight. Why? Because I'm a man. Society expects me to fight man to man with this heavyweight champion called depression. And even when depression punches me, I cannot, should not, must not cry because men don't cry. So here am I, locked in this arena to fight against this heavyweight champion called depression. The pressure from addiction, insomnia, inferiority complex is enough to make me numb enough to succumb to this heavyweight champion called depression. But I've got my Bible and sad songs to cheer me up in this fight against mob of other depressed people. I listen to sad songs with fast beats called rap, just so I can feel man enough to wrap my hands around this champion that has wrapped its hands around my neck, forcing me to choke, die, or fight. So I fight. Round one. Depression. I punch you for all the guys you've punched to settle for less and never be their best. Round two, I punch you for the young men you forced to take kush. You push them to cause crime and they suffer. Round three, depression is not even as big as we've made it because depression punched us and we magnified it when we could not speak up. I won. The fight against depression can be won if men decide to follow the one true God and to decide to speak up. Thank you.
Cool. 2 minutes, eh?